Hi, my name is Chitta. I'm a yoga and freediving instructor here at Blue Chitta, and today I'm going to lead you into inversions, so how to go into handstand, chin stand, or forearm stand. So follow me in this video if you would like to practice at home. So in all the inversion, there are three things that we want to do. The first one is root to rise. So whatever is touching the floor, whether it's your hands or your forearms, you want to be pushing into the floor. And then for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So as you press down into the floor pushes right back into you, giving you access to a lot of energy so that you can use that energy to use the pose and move into more challenging poses. So the first thing, root to rise, whatever is touching the ground, you want to press into the ground. The second thing will be your bandhas. So in order to allow the energy to flow freely and connect the lower body to the upper body, you want to be engaged in the Mula Bandha. This is the action of lifting the pelvic floor up, like you try to stop yourself from peeing. So you can try to find it right now. Mula Bandha, lifting up from the pelvic floor. It's a slight engagement that will allow the energy to flow from the legs into the lower part of your body. And then from here, you want to engage with the second bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, the action of sucking the belly in towards your spine. And this will be super important in all yoga poses, especially into inversions, so that you can move effortlessly and protect your lower back. And the third thing we want to be doing in all our inversions is to use our breath. So Ujjayi breathing. So we want to cultivate this long and steady breath. You should be able to hear yourself as you breathe. So contract the back of your throat slightly. Make sure you breathe as you come in the pose, as you stay in the pose, and as you go out of the pose. Usually we inhale to come in the pose and we exhale as we come down. So let's go. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is my assistant Maria, also meditation and freediving instructor here at Blue Chitta. And she's becoming an inversion master slowly. So let's start with downward facing dog. So I like to include the inversions in the vinyasa flow when we come back to downward facing dog. And then from here, you can walk your hands back towards your feet. Yes. And then the first thing we're going to do is root to rise. So press the whole hands into the ground, spread the fingers wide, and you want to be pushing with the root of each finger. And then from here, you try to press the ground away from you. Very good. And then engage your bandhas. So lift the pelvic floor, lift the navel up and in. Find your Ujjayi breath, deep and steady breath. Then walk your feet forward, walk, walk, walk. When you're ready, lift one leg up. And then taking little jumps with the breath. So as you inhale, kick one leg up. Very nice. Finding the balance here, maybe. And then from here, you can hug my hand. Good. And again, we're working on root to rise. So press your hands into the ground. Try to find a bit more lift. Suck the belly in. Make sure your bandhas are engaged. Maybe tuck the tailbone a little bit. Good. And then breathe slowly. Straight arms. Yes. When you're ready, you can come down slowly, the same way you came up. Very good. And you can take child's pose or downward facing dog. Amazing. How is it? You want to try pincha? Okay, so let's turn around. You want? So for pincha, it's going to be same. We're going to start downward facing dog. Then walk your hands back to your feet. Press your forearms down. So you want to bend the elbows, forearms down, fingers spread wide. We want to have the elbows as wide as the shoulders. So bring the elbows in a little bit. And then you can look between your thumbs or look straight back, up to you. Make sure your bandhas are engaged. Press into your arms, find your breath. And then start to kick up. You can lift one leg up. Very nice. And then squeeze my hand. Good. Press your arms into the ground, engage your bandhas. Try to scoop your tailbone in. Very nice. From here, if you want, bend your knees, one knee into your chest and one knee back. One knee back. Yes. More. Bend it here. Breathe. Find your breath. Push down. Bandhas. Bend this knee. Bend. Cannot. Go down. Okay, so for chin stand, it's better to be warmed up in your back. So now Maria, she already did a lot of back bends today in the morning class. And for this one, your foundation is a triangle. So you want to create triangle between your hands and your chin. So you're going to bring your chin at the front. Most of the weight is in the hands. So you're pressing your hands into the ground. We don't want to collapse here. And then the preparation will be to just lift one leg up. Yes, and bend the other leg. And try to straighten that leg, and then just breathe here for a bit. And that's your preparation. And then switch side. Nice. And then when you're ready, start to bring the toes down, lift the knees up, walk, walk, walk. And you don't have to jump, just lift one leg up. Lift one leg up without jumping, just straight one leg up. And then push into me. Nice. And here we are. Push down, breathe. Very nice. And then bring one leg down. And then go for your vinyasa, so you can go straight to plank. Then lower down, open, and back to down dog. Yes, very nice. Good. Okay, so for chin stand, you want to bring your fingers spread wide, and you're gonna have a triangle between your hands and your chin. So you bring the chin at the front of the hands. Then from here, you want to squeeze the elbows in a lot, like in chaturanga. Lift the knees up, walk, walk, walk. Lift one leg up, and then press to lift the other leg up. Stay here, or maybe go for back bend. And when you're ready, you just move through your vinyasa and back to down dog. Okay, so for pincha, you're gonna bring the forearms down, elbows in, fingers spread wide. We want the elbows as wide as the shoulders. I like to look between my hands and then lift the knees up. Make sure you have hands pressing into the ground, bandhas engaged, the breath is steady. And then once you have those three things, you can start to walk forward, lift one leg up, take your time, and then slowly start to transition the weight, lifting the other leg up. You can take little jumps. It's good at first to come in two legs straight. And then eventually we can play with back bend and other variation. And coming down slowly, taking a child's pose to release.